Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Hafez TV. I'm your host, Hafez, and we are here in front of the Canary Wharf Migrant Hotel. Unfortunately, no one has shown up yet. We were expecting the pink ladies. We saw some pink ladies actually walk up the street, but we don't know whether they're going to come back to this hotel or whether they're going to just march like last week around Canary Wharf. Some people have left. Some people came here around 3, 4 o'clock. There was no one, so they decided, okay, we're going to leave. As you can see behind me, we have the Canary Wharf Hotel. Let's flip this camera over and see if we can get you guys on there. Hello, Fun with Dirt. What's up? London City Events, big up, my man. Good to see you. I saw your stream yesterday with the Palestinian and Palestine Action protests. So nice one, nice work there. Guys, I'm basically recording an empty hotel at this point. I don't know whether there will be an actual, I don't know if there will be actually anyone that's going to show up here. We're going to spend the next 40 minutes or so here. I think today is probably a lost one. I may go up to Epping. A lot of people have left already and gone to Epping because there's definitely a protest there, and I think that one catches a lot more viral moments. So we'll have to see. We'll have to go get the central line all the way to Epping. But for now, we are here. I did see some pink ladies earlier that walked by, but I don't know whether they are actually going to come back or are marching around Canary Wharf. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little walk. Hello, Lieutenant. Good afternoon. Love you, Lieutenant. Roy, Joy. Big up, Roy. Fun with Dirt. Love you, man. London City, big up to yourself, sir. So, London, if you're aware of what else might be happening around here, do let us know. At the moment, I'm just, I'm just waiting to see if it's worth hanging around here. Now, I do see a lot of ambulances. Whole bunch of ambulances, police cars, and fire trucks actually went that way, which I suspect might be to do with some sort of fire. Gents, I'm going to take a walk. I'll let you guys know if anything's happening. Thank you. Okay, so let's take a walk over there. Now the wind is strong and my cap keeps flying off, so there's going to be that issue. Okay, now I did see the pink ladies, but I don't know, they were waving people over, but this was some time ago. Okay, I can see police cars and 3 fire engines went that way. So let's go and see what we can see. There's the flags, they're still up on the poles. I think the Tower Hamlet essentially gave up on trying to take them down. They took them down for a bit, realized this was a PR disaster. Again, we're seeing police cars running in and out. We're not sure what or where. But there are police cars. Yeah, can't. Sorry, I'm looking around to see if I can see or spot anyone with a pinkish tint, but I see no one. I see nothing. Yeah, something's on fire. Well, there's a nice day for getting the laundry. Yeah, it's crazy windy. Crazy windy. As I said, I saw the police. Oh shit. I saw the police go down this road, but I don't see anything here. There's somewhere is on fire for sure. Something is definitely burning because 3 fire engines went down this road earlier, but I wasn't ready to go live. Okay. Something's definitely happening around here. I just got to find out where. I don't see any. I don't really see any of the pink ladies. Usually the pink ladies are a good giveaway. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk to that park where they gathered last time. Now, I may be completely wrong. Well, we will see. Thank you for the 34 million people in the chat. You guys are wonderful individuals. Big up the England flags. I don't see any roundabouts with painted signs. Not around here anyway. Around here, it's mostly flags. Okay. Actually, that reminds me, there's a subway right here. Oh my God, look at this car. Now, he is playing copyrighted music very loudly, but this is beautiful. Look at this. Damn. Damn, that is nice. Gonna have to clip that one for TikTok. That was very nice. I gotta say, I don't know what it is. I think it's a particular male. It's a particular male aftershave called Oud. Its fragrance is exceptionally strong. Oh, get off the sound. Well, so far nothing. There's another flag. Flags have been posted all over the place. If you've never come down to Canary Wharf before, here's a little virtual tour. There's the Harbour Exchange. Let's get a shot of that. Lots of swans, which will probably be eaten in due course by the locals. As you can see, there are swans here, which will soon disappear in a few years when locals essentially eat most of them. And we know that that does happen. Swans and geese have been literally killed from parks and eaten by a certain demographic of people. Don't want to say who. But wink, wink, nudge, nudge. We all know who. I guess you could say geese and swans are kind of bushmeat. Technically, the only person that can kill a swan is the king. Well, used to be the queen, but the king now. They can't touch him for it. They'll fly off to Hyde Park. I'm not entirely sure they would. I mean, these birds are stupid enough to just keep hanging around. So yeah, here we are, trying to see if we're gonna catch a protest today. I think we missed it. Well, I don't think it started. But then again, I don't know. We're gonna find out when we get to the park. Well, there is a pink lady, but not in the way we want. That's just a woman with pink hair and a pink top. Swear to God, anime has ruined women's looks. All these women who want to look like anime characters these days with their multicolored hairs. I'm not gonna lie, there's a friend of mine who's dead into anime, loves that shit. Loves a girl who has like those bleached white hair and bleached pink hairs and shit. Shah's Halal Food, European College. There's a dance college here. Isn't that nice? I should sign up for a course, cut a rug. Sorry about the shaky hand. Trying to pull my pants up from falling down. Okay. Okay. Usually at this time I have some kind of a rant. I don't really have one. I think I'm ranted out. Had a great rant with a friend of mine on a friend's chat the other night. I think I ranted myself out because it's just like when you look at these lefties, it's just like, I mean, I'm not actually upset when I see like a Pakistani or a Hindu or a hijabi, I don't know, a fucking Somali, whatever. They have to complain and say migrants are welcome. It's in their own self-interest. They probably have 48 cousins and aunties that they want to bring over from Bangalore. So of course they want refugees welcome. But why the fuck? I mean, why the heck? I'm trying to keep this family friendly. Insta. Sorry, what's happening with the Insta? Oh, I see, it's the spelling. Smooth. You got it in certain kind of stabilizing thing. I have an Insta that does that. Yes. Well, this is actually an iPhone running Prism. A Prism has a steady cam kind of feature built in. It makes zooming in and out a little bit awkward, but the actual walking around with it, it's yeah, it's pretty good. Oh God. Okay, I'm gonna take a walk over here because last time they were here, and we'll see if it's the same this time or something else. We will find out. How am I? So yeah, you start wondering, why are there a whole bunch of insane Anglos screaming they're welcome? You know, for the most part though, I just see all of this as, I mean, it's so blatant now. I mean, the foreigners, I think personally, and I speak for myself as a foreigner, have kind of shown their hand way too many times. The other day I saw a tweet by our esteemed race baiter on X. What's her name? That Car. Narinda Car, or Kaur, whatever. She was ranting about some bollocks about you know, immigration and how, you know, it's good and all that, but whatever. And someone underneath wrote, "Oh, they're complaining about replacement when they themselves went and replaced the Aboriginals." So I'm like, so you're saying this is revenge? You're essentially the replacement of the Anglo-Saxon, and the English is revenge for their colonial past. So you're just literally now saying it. It's not because you want to, you know, for the embetterment of these lands. You're not coming here to make this a better country. No, you're here to enact revenge upon the natives for their history, for their colonial history. So if that is the case, then why are the natives letting you do this? I mean, it's unbelievably insane that you have a group of people that hate you, that want to enact revenge upon you for your past sins, or perceived past sins, and yet the natives of the said land are like, it's all right, come over and fuck us over. Okay, definitely no pink ladies. At least not here. Nope. We either missed them or they were never here in the first place. But we're going to keep walking a little bit longer because this wasn't the exact meeting location. But I think we've missed them, boys and girls. Here we are, walking to nowhere. Nice basketball court, and this is quite nice for rollerblading, I would say. Might come here with my blades. Unfortunately, there is nothing here. We wasted our time. They've got a zip line. I saw a very amusing video of a large woman trying to do these zip lines, and it was absolutely freaking hilarious. Nope, definitely not. Definitely not. We missed it, or we.
I ain't gonna feel nothing. I just want to say goodbye to him because I'm not gonna be there tonight, am I? Hey.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this was where they were gathered yesterday. This guy is, I think, talking to his ex. Another woman keeping a good man from his kids. Possibly. No, there's nothing here. So now we're gonna have to make our way all the way back to some of my best audience right now, best audience numbers, me walking around Canary Wharf with nothing going on. How is that a thing? How is that a thing? I used to do great panel shows. I used to get 10 people. Now, I'm walking around just basically showing the streets. I'm at 44. Okay. I shall entertain you. Oh. Okay. Let me see. Trying to. Okay. Sorry, I had a music in my ear, which was very distracting. So, you giant 30, 40 people, let me see what I can think of. Let me entertain you. Okay. Now, back to the issue of demographics and the insanity of the liberal white person. This was the thing. That was my commentary with my friend the other day. That was like, you know how right now everybody's talking about, oh, we have to get out of the Court of Human Rights in Europe, the European Court of Human Rights. We have to sign ourselves out of it because it's essentially stopping us from deporting all these people, which is true. But think of it this way. I was telling a friend of mine, someone should ask an AI, ChatGPT or whatever AI, if you were the devil and you wanted to get the people of Europe to vote in a dictator to run their country, what would you do? And I shit you not, a friend of mine did that, and one of them was have mass immigration. Have mass immigration and stoke up fears of mass immigration and replacement. That was one. I mean, there's a plethora of other shit, but yes, that was one of it. If you want to have the people of right now, I'm willing to elect Satan if he says that he's going to get rid of 1 million illegal migrants in the next 6 months. I'm not joking. If Lucifer himself said, I will promise you that if you elect me the supreme leader, I will get rid of 1 million illegal migrants in 6 months, he'd get my vote. Hey, hiya, Janet. And that's the insanity of it. Do you know, the other day, I saw Liz Truss, former Prime Minister of Great Britain, Liz Truss, when they were talking about something to do with some kind of immigration or something, she posted that we should have a Lord Chancellor to come into power in Britain in order to stop all of this stuff happening. She literally said, the Lord Chancellor. Do you know who was the dictator in the movie V for Vendetta? Yes, they elected this guy called some, I don't know, I forgot his name, but they elected him as Lord Chancellor of England in order to give him full authority to, quote unquote, fix everything. And then he took over and he made Britain into a Christian theocracy. Now that was his, that was the movie's kind of angle on that. But in our case, it's going to be a secular woke theocracy, wokeocracy, cockracy. A cock-up is what I'm trying to say. You mess about, I get it in the neck. Your cock up, my arse. Famous line from a great TV show. Famous quotes. So yeah, yes, that's how it is. At this point, the people of Britain will literally vote in, I don't know, a Lucifer-esque in order to get, in order to have some sort of a change. I mean, technically, having human rights and having a court to protect your human rights supposed to be a good thing. It's supposed to be a thing for you and I to benefit from. Instead, it has become a hindrance, a block towards the collapse of this society. They are blocking the halt on the collapse of British society, because that's the madness. That is the twisting of shit. They have taken the very thing that's what the devil will do. They will take the very thing that was made to be good for you and make it evil so that you get rid of it. That's what they do. They have bastardized and they have demonized the very institutions that were supposed to protect you and I from the oligarchs, from the multi-billionaire capitalists, the monopolists, capitalism. I'm not talking about capitalism being wrong. Capitalism, when it's well balanced, is fine, but we don't have that. We have crony capitalism, we have oligarchies, we have monopolies. We don't have capitalism. This is not capitalism that we're living in. Believe me, no. Believe me, you are not living in a capitalist society. You're living in You're living in a corporatist society pretending to be capitalist. So don't fool yourself if you think you're living under capitalism. You really are not. There are some remnants of it, but for the most part, Labour and other successive governments are going to sort of erode away any sign of what once was a capitalist hybrid society. And not for your good. No. You're still going to be a wagey slave. It's for the good of the corporations and the Mr. Alis who buy them clothes and glasses. You know what I mean. So yeah. 750 people a week are being deported when it should be in the thousands. Yes, exactly, fun with that. literally thousands come every week. Like, I think some months was estimated like 50,000. I mean, I think it's going to get a little bit lower as the winter weather rolls on, because thank goodness, at least we have shitty, this is the one time you can thank God that Britain has crappy weather. Because of the crappy weather, it makes it extremely dangerous to cross the channel. And so it reduces the numbers on those boats. Can you believe this? This is what I mean about the inversion of goodness. How they invert everything that is good into bad. You have to hate summer, because summertime means thousands upon thousands of dinghies and boats, rubber boats. Whilst winter is literally the inversion of everything that is good and holy. Hate what is good, love what is bad. 1984, man, 1984. And by the way, H.G. Wells, it wasn't Orwell. Now this is by the way, the one advantage of having to come to this Canary Wharf hotel for these protests is that I come to Canary Wharf and just walk around a bit, because this place is actually nice. Look at the way they've made this. Look at this. Fucking gorgeous. I'd love to be able to afford to live in one of these towers and have this as a view. Look at that. I mean, sure, it's a bit of a monstrosity of glass and steel. There isn't exactly finesse to most of this, but still, it's nice. It's a very sanitized niceness, a very clean, modern art, modern architecture sort of form of niceness. It is very sanitized, very, the edges are very clean. No sign of old England in this part of town, but it's still very pleasant indeed. Christ, the wind is gonna blow this goddamn cap right off. Look at that. Look at the boats. The boats are nice. Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm with that, so I don't think I'm gonna go around digging up mud for shit. I'm too old, and I'll be honest, I'm too much of a yuppie. I'm not one of you guys that lives in the wilderness kind of shit. I consider a hotel that has less than 4 stars to be roughing it. That's camping to me. I go to a 3-star hotel. So no, I'm not going to be digging in some muddy puddle for some shit that may have come ashore in the Thames. If you think I'll do that, hey, how you doing, mate? Sorry?
It's quiet up there. Everyone's gone.
Where? Oh, but there is a fire somewhere in that location. Well, I'm going to sniff around.
When I get back, I'll subscribe to you.
No worries. Cheers, mate. Thank you. All right. Yeah, apparently something's burning down around here. There's a building on fire somewhere. We just don't know where. There's a lot of police cars, a lot of fire trucks. Unfortunately, I'm not exactly the Flash up in here. I'm not going to try and run down a fire truck just to see what's burning. Although that would be great content. But unfortunately, that's not happening. Well, it was a good walk. Useless when it comes to actual protest content, but a good walk. I think the pink ladies are around somewhere though. I just gotta find out where. Just gotta find out where. I think the pink ladies have realized just simply standing outside the hotel is not enough. They have to disrupt and disturb the people of Canary Wharf and the Isle of Dogs. Okay. Okay. I don't really see anything. I don't see anything. I mean, I know one of the police cars kind of went down here. I love the graffiti around here. Chinese graffiti. That's incredible. Let me get up close and personal with some of these graffiti. Yeah. But just noticed there's Chinese graffiti here. They do say diversity is our strength. And I guess we have Chinese graffiti as part of the diverse community that is Tower Hamlet. Again, I'll be honest, I find graffiti to be fascinating. I mean, my other channel is Banksy Style Live. So, can someone translate this? We put this through Google Translate. Probably says, fuck you, Guaylo. I don't see any other graffiti. Actually, let's have a little wander along these walls and see if there is actually any other kind of graffiti. I mean, most of this is just regular graffiti. Wow, look at this. That's a big old Chinese graffiti. Very interesting. Now, I wonder if it's Chinese or Japanese. I'm going with Chinese as my best guess here. You need Lord Justice, Big Nose of London. Yeah. Okay, guys, take this, put it in Google Translate, and see if it's Chinese or Japanese. Again, I'm going with Chinese here, but it could be Japanese. Oh, Korean! Oh my God, we can't exclude them. It could be just as Korean. I don't even know what Korean writing looks like. I presume it's similar to this, but that's me being just a big old racist. Billy, my body smells. You? What? I should say like you, right? Billy, my body smells like you. It's got to be like. Can't be a W. And then this green one that says, "Fuck you, round eye. Fuck you, round eye. Get some fried rice. Fried rice at 4399. Guys, check out at 4399. Let me know in the chat what that means. Okay. Aspen, Canary Wharf. That's it. We're almost at the Novotel Hotel now, so it's kind of over. We're going to end it at the Canary Wharf Hotel because that's where we started. So it shall, thus we shall start there and we shall finish there. But yeah, complete dead end on this one. I should go to Epping, but it's so fucking far. It's so far and so painful. Dorset. It's also a nice hotel. The Britannia. And we are back. We're back with literally no one here. Okay, we're gonna go across the road. We're gonna wrap this bad boy up from over here. I believe this was a bar, Fridays. There you go. Oh, you wanna, lady wants to take a photo? That's right. This is the Migrant Hotel that is now closed. Okay. Guys and girls. Oh Christ, I think it's starting to rain now. So, an appropriate time to end it. Okay. Ladies and gentle people. Oh God. Come here. Oh Christ, so high. There we go. Okay, guys and girls. God, I'm so sweaty. I'm like a sticky bun. That's it, boys and girls. We're done. I'm looking at myself. I should be looking down the barrel of the camera. I'm looking at myself. Let's see who we got. We got B. Kelly. We got Thrill something. Neil B. Hello. Yesterday, what? 1,097 illegals yesterday. Bloody hell. And they're getting rid of about $750 a week. It's a joke. It's a piss take. It's like a man with a teacup at the edge of the sea, trying to pour the sea out. trying to pour the sea from the shore back into the sea. And that's what it is. That's what it is. I mean, when they deport 750 a week, it's literally a guy with a teacup, not even with a spoon, trying to put the sea, to take the sea out of the shore and put it back in the sea. It's insane. It's insane. These people are nuts. Their measures are less than half measure. I wish I could say it was half measure. It's just bullshit. So, ladies and gentlemen, from the Canary Wharf Hotel for now. If I decide to go to Epping, then we may see each other again. It's 5 o'clock. But for now, I bid you adieu. Have yourselves a wonderful evening, Sunday night, and enjoy work tomorrow, which will be just fine and dandy. Yeah, for now, thank you for joining me. I'm sorry it was a bit of a nothing burger. And we'll try and get a better one later today. Or actually, I've heard there's some major protests and stuff happening in the week. So maybe I can grab one of those. Oh no, shit. No, I won't be able to grab anything during the week. Yes, my work schedule is late into the night, so probably won't get anything there. We'll see. Well, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.